this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of a wide receiver, size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak out there today.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play, and now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So Missouri's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And here we go, Kirk. This matchup on the edge, it's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. You better get your popcorn ready.
Here's the second down play. Back to pass. It's Glover. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And he drops back in the gun. Got him. He's sacked.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Manning. And he's tackled after the catch. Third down play for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Short connection to the tight end here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he's got it. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Here comes the up-tempo offense.
A couple things that really stood out to me here, Chris, on this nice play by the corner. Awareness to be able to see the wide receiver screen, and then the willingness to get involved and run support and make the tackle. Great play.
They've got him down out near the 40. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Handoff from the shotgun. And they've got him.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Looking for a gap. It's Roberts.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very... Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last drive was a long march, but it stalled. They came up empty. Can they find the end zone this time? Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he'll go down right there. That's going to be a loss on the play. Back to throw. It's Glover. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. The pass rush closing in. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking to throw yet again. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught in the backfield. It's Manning. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Then he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
It was a 1st and 10 play.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's caught downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from the...
On the junior gets home, making a sack there. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchdown. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Scanning the field. It's Glover. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, and stay ahead of the sticks.
This try is no good. The lead remains 3 after that miss.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. First down here for this offense.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
That pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Caught behind the line. It's Watkins. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Snags a good throw. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. This quarterback on fire today.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. Ending off on the draw play. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? It's a screen pass complete to the running back. When the tackle is made, the defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Offense ready to start this drive. The shotgun handoff here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down after that previous play. Handed off for a draw. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. The punt team making their way on the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. On the return, it's Ramirez. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time?
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a quarterback keeper. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6. Dropping back. It's Glover. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. You've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Kick is up and no good. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. Looking downfield, it's Glover. Dump off caught by the running back. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And here comes the punter onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down.
Boy, wide receiver screen could be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Shotgun formation here on third down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Offense in hurry-up mode. Ball handed to the running back. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down. LSU has moved into the red zone. And at first down, they go right back to him. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This one is right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Glover. And he finds the running back in the flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Pressure is coming. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Now it's second down here.
Brings up second down.
Quarterback drops back. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And they'll get him down that time. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And he's back to throw again on second down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. The offense going with the hurry up.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route. And I think it really caught this defense off guard.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Ball handed off. Looks like LSU has the first down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. No huddle now for the offense.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Oh, and he's ruled down right there. They lose yardage on that play. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And with that, they regain the lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. They go with a direct snap. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? An inside give now from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle made after the completion. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Short throw complete to the tight end. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw again. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks this one right through.
That makes the score LSU 16, Missouri 10.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time?
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. On the ground, it's Roberts. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense makes the stop after the completion. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. To throw, it's Glover. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of hitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And the quarterback keeps it here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Makes a quick catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Anderson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The catch is made for a huge pickup. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, LSU. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score LSU 23, Missouri 10.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Lets it fly to the wideout, who makes the grab. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. First down. Looking to throw the football. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Looking to pass. It's Glover. Quick completion to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Down he goes. A sack. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's running out of time here. And the timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. First down at 10. Looking to pass. It's Glover. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Drops back from the shotgun. Looking for an open man. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. On the ground, it's Roberts. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Defense calls their third and final timeout at the half now. They bring the punter onto the field now. This one will be fair caught. Big guys up front line up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he lofts it toward the sideline. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They look to throw it here on second down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. He grabs it inside the 20. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. They come up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The attempt is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 13-point lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Punt team ready to boot it away.
17 on to punt it away.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Receiver makes the grab. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And the running back takes the handoff. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. No huddle here for the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The ball is caught.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field. So let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Missouri 10.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Roberts. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the 2nd half. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That ball snagged for a completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Back to throw. It's Glover. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen.
Well, you just got to give the offense some credit here. Yeah, it's going to be fourth down, but at least they've given themselves a chance here with such positive yards on that third down play. Now they've got to make a decision.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at second and 9. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a quick grab. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5. Makes a quick grab. The ball is loose. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Gonna run it. It's Roberts. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Second down coming up.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he pulls in the catch. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Missouri. That's a crucial response from this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And now they'll go for a two-point conversion. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. This time he stopped short, scored the touchdown, but doesn't back it up with a two-point conversion. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Looks like LSU has the first down. 1st and 10 play coming up.
First down for the offense.
A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Good enough for first down.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver.
Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Baton Rouge. Home of the Bucs. Ready to kick it away to get things started. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will get the first crack at it here. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Mississippi State going up tempo. On third down, going up top. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Looking to throw on second down. Wide open downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Offense has it at the 28 on first down.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll bring it back. It's Turner. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
They'll give it to the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Quick strike complete. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Up-tempo for the offense. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Paul.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Right back to the well. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Man, he was going to get his jaw jacked. He got down just in time. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Virginia found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat. A perfect example of just how strong this program is. All about stacking wins there in Charlottesville. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Johnson.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Mississippi State right back to the line. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Fast motion from the offense. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Using the quick game. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Pulls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback is snowed under. How about that Bayou Bengal defensive front showing some dominance? Booger McFarland, Marcus Spears like in their pressure.
And that defensive line getting to the quarterback, and they got so many guys that we can name like Spears that you just mentioned, like Booger in the past that put on that purple and gold, look good, big physical guys that fill out them uniforms and eat quarterbacks.
Snagged in the middle. It's Parker. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the big tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator. It's a lot of DCs. They focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more third down.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense gets to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kick.
And they got him for the sack.
Well, that's a phenomenal individual effort getting that sack. What a dominant play. And I'll tell you, playing here at Death Valley, a play like that now is going to get this crowd hyped up. And that's something as an opposing quarterback you do not want. Take it from me. I know it from experience. I remember my true freshman year playing at night here in Death Valley. That was the first time in my life I understood what the term hostile environment meant. This place is scary when the crowd gets involved, and that sack right there is going to light them up.
Out of the backfield, he's open. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The fair catch called for and made. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some...
Fires into traffic, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's got him in the flat. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Mississippi State going up tempo. On second down, wants to throw. Got the quick pass. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Unnecessary defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Going up top on first down. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, looking again to throw. strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Catch in the middle. It's Watkins. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. The give to the tailback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13.
Listen, guys, this is one of the top 10 passing offenses in the entire country. Maybe they're trying to catch the defense napping by going goal line and running the football. Not a lot of success on that last play, but get back to doing what you do best, throw the ball.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Watkins. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. LSU quick to the line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Watkins. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
If you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you got to make plays week in, week out at receiver, and that's what he does. He's a good route runner. He's reliable, and he's got speed to take it to the house. Top 5 in the nation right now in receiving yards.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Power football with the run. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab down the middle. Tackle is made after the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Run in the red zone. It's Durham.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pass.
The give on the counter. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Touchdown LSU! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisiana is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jake Delhomme and Brian Mitchell, this has not been a blowout today in Lafayette. They're up by 6 over Southern Miss. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man in the middle.
And that's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into. You want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
He looks that one in nicely. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Dances away. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. Mississippi State right back to the line.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Off play action. Makes the grab. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
The inside handoff. Just enough there to get it to the 25. A pickup of 2. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. He's got an open man. He's off to the races. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. From the gun, the ground game. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Bulldogs want to move quickly. He has been in see-ball, get-ball mode all day, and he is making his mark in this rivalry game, guys.
I'll tell you, he was sick and tired of reading about and hearing about the offenses coming into this one. This guy had his own designs and his own plans. He has been balling, David, all over the field.
Man, it's so fun. A rivalry game, you have so much emotion, so much passion. Well, guess what? You can let that out on defense. And defense, you can fly around, make plays, and he's been doing it all game long.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Bulldogs are marching down the field.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, LSU!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point in the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Moving out of the pocket. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He gets a block. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. He'll try to get it through the air. He's got it. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this and running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Minnesota is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things in Minneapolis. Trust me when I tell you that. On this field and off it, this game is not over.
Trying to find his man on first down.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Illinois. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on 2nd down. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Quick completion on the out route. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Quick completion to the right. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. They ran it on first down, now on 2nd. Motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. The give to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Still looking on the move. And he scoops his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45.
I mean, some people just have a knack for the football, and he's one of those guys, and he just gets the swat right there, but he's in the top 10 in the nation in interceptions for a reason. Just such a great feel for the passing game and where guys are. It's fun to watch him play defense.
Trying to get to it. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury team.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Quick pass on the fly motion. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. And they have converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Bringing it back, it's Turner. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's for the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Makes his connection. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. He wants to throw it again. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
They'll throw it on first down. Got his man quickly.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
Hey, get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
First down for the offense.
He'll keep it himself.
And this is a defense that prides themselves on their ability to go sideline to sideline. It's going to be tough for this offense to go QB option in this game. You just saw the speed of the defense right there getting a big stop.
Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. Give him 114 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Goes to the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. Offense getting set for first down. They'll try the run. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll run play action. Quarterback adapting. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. The snap sets up the throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. On second down, wants to throw it. They're working that left side. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. They're getting this guy lathered up. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Here comes the offense on first down. The give from the gun. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. The quick out. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most.
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on third down. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. South Carolina has the lead right now, but this Williams-Brice crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by just 2 over Tennessee.
He's going to pass.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Timeout, Mississippi State.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Hit as he throws. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. So they're facing third and short from the 25. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Johnson. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Timeout, Mississippi State.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Finds a man by himself. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Mississippi State going up tempo.
At the 40-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Looking to move it through the air. Dumps it off in the flats. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Offense gets set for second down.
After 39. Brings up second down.
He's looking to throw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. And And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Mississippi State, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Showing the arm strength to the left. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Looking to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. And they won't... No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been enough. On the banks of the Mississippi River, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, a storied venue, and soon the fog will rise off the Big Muddy, and will it also bring a victory for the beloved Bayou Bengals, Tiger Stadium, home of LSU. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 10 straight, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Bulldogs offense will have plenty of work to do after... And as this star running back comes onto the field, everybody in the stadium knows he's going to get it. The defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite a different thing.
It's hard to stop him. He's hard to handle because he can do it in so many ways. He can run by you. He can run through you. He really has the whole package, and that's why he's a superstar, and that's why they'll feed him early and often.
Makes the catch. It's Tuggle.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Pulls and fired complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Cox.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Got it behind the line. It's White. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
They're setting the tone on this opening drive. 10th play coming here on 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Rashada. Finds his big tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Cox. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Wants to throw on 3rd down. They're bringing heat. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. And if they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Fires into traffic, intercepted. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line. First down here for the offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the ground. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He makes a grab. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here. The give. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Right back to the well. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. LSU right back to the line. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Feeling some heat. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Snares it outside, it's White. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets to 1st down. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. He's looking to throw it. He's got his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. from the gun. They'll give it on the inside. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Quickly complete. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Miami is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Vinny Testaverde and Gino Torretta in the pantheon of greats to play at the U. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Georgia Tech. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. LSU quick to the line.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Great job by the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job pinning their ears back and getting home.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The RPO, it's complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Gives it to the back on the draw. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Give to the running back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Using his legs, it's Cox. Just trying to power it ahead. They pick up 5. Ball spotted at the 12. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the move. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He'll pull it on the read. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Rashada. Fires into the end zone. And the pass hits, picked off.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
LSU right back to the line.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that are always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon. You got to find him in the passing game.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. This one's complete.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket the slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
He rifles one deep to the left. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Off the play fake on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Tuggle. Tackled after picking up the first down. And the Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide out in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
To throw, it's Rashada. It's complete on the right side. They get him down after he makes the catch. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Quick strike complete. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. He'll try to pop the draw. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tuggle. They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a first down. And now they've moved into the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Cox. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Working that left side now. All kinds of running room. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. And the Tigers want to pick up the tempo. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Dropping back, it's Raiola. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover 1. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, make it